This is DJ Dr. Chris.
And it's your favorite practitioner, Bree.
Today I'm going to be talking about ice baths.
And I'll be talking about Cryosculpt.
And after that, we'll pop a bottle and see what comes out. Are you ready?
I'm ready, guys.
Hey, Bree, what's going on?
Nothing much, Chris. We have a special guest, you guys. You see Elizabeth? Say hey! Hey! So she's excited to be here. We're on location in Naples again at Rocco's Tacos.
Yep. If you're watching the video, you can tell that the wine is already flowing.
I ordered bottomless, so.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so who's going first today, Bree?
You can go first since I'm entertaining Elizabeth, and
Okay.
she's a wino too, apparently.
You got it. All right, I want to talk about ice baths and cold exposure training. And I want to bring this topic up because I think there's a lot of confusion around ice in general. Because if you've been listening to the podcast, maybe I haven't talked about it in this podcast, but I've talked about it before. So I'm not a big fan of ice therapeutically for inflammation, which we can get into a little bit more later. But I'm a big fan of ice baths. I've been doing it for about 6 months or so and found a lot of benefit out of it. So the idea with ice baths, well, there's a lot of health benefits to it, but the main reason I do it is what's called the hormetic effect. So what that means is if you expose your body to something that's a little bit challenging, and it's not too challenging, your body adapts and becomes more resilient. So that's the main reason I do it. It's for resiliency, basically. So we're so used to, like, I'm not used to being in front of your face. We're so used to living in this, like...
Chris is getting scared. I'm up here staring him down.
I know.
Guys.
Glaring at me.
I know.
So we're so used to being in an environment of like 74 degrees, you know, such a controlled climate. If it gets a little cold, you roll down the sleeves, it gets a little hot from the AC. And because of that, our bodies don't get exposed to a lot of temperatures. So, like being from Florida, if you fly up north to go see some relatives or something like that, and it's 50 degrees out, you get sick because it's too much of a change. So that's the main reason I do it, is you can expose yourself to different temperatures at a graded and controlled rate, and that way your body can handle it. But there are some other reasons to do it too. It can help your immune system. There's a lot of science behind it can help you with weight loss because it can convert white fat into brown fat. Brown fat has got mitochondria, that's why it looks brown, and it actually helps burn energy faster. Yeah, so have you done an ice bath? No? Never done one? Want to? It's fun. So usually it's like about 40 degrees. You only have to really do it for like 2 minutes at a time to really get the hormetic effect. So my brother had been doing it typically like once a month. We try to rope other people into it, but a lot of people are not thrilled. I'll tell you, the first time I did it, I was terrified, and I thought it was going to suck, but actually, once you get in and kind of catch your breath, it actually feels like really good.
So my thing is, okay, I would do it if I knew I could lose weight. So will this turn the fat into brown fat so you can burn it faster?
Supposedly, yep.
Oh, well then I may try it.
But I think you can't just do it like once a month like we're doing. I think you'd have to like
do it every
weekly.
day?
Probably not. Well, probably weekly, I'd say.
I could do it weekly. That's not bad.
Yeah.
My thing is, I'm not just doing it for health reasons. I'm doing it for vanity reasons. So if I'm going to do this, I'm going to make sure I'm going to get something out of it.
Yeah, there's actually ice baths you can get on Amazon for like $60. Just like a plastic inflatable thing. The only thing that's a little bit challenging is it takes like 20 bags of ice to fill it up. But
well, why can't you just fill your bathtub up?
You can do that too.
No, I said that would be cheaper. Go to the Walmart and get you like what 4 or 5 bags of ice. That's probably gonna run you $10.
No, it's like to get to the temperature you want, it's gotta be like 15 to 20 bags.
15
if you're getting the 7-pound bags.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that's something to try. Maybe we should do that and let everyone see the process of doing an ice bath. We can put it on our TikTok, and then you can see Dr. Chris's reaction.
Yeah, I've already got video of that, so I can post that. But I also want to touch on the whole ice thing for swelling, right? So.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because or inflammation, right? So. The problem is, you might get a lot of different answers on this, depending who you ask. So there's a differentiation between inflammation and swelling. So inflammation is stage 1 of healing. It's a good thing that you don't want to block it. but then after your body heals, there's swelling left over. That's like the cellular waste or cellular debris left over. That's what needs to be mitigated. So if you are injured and you just put an ice pack on something, you're blocking the whole process. And that's not necessarily a good thing. You want the inflammation. You just want to evacuate the swelling. So the best way to get rid of swelling is through the lymphatic system, through actual pain-free movements. So for that reason, that's why I don't like to use ice for the inflammatory process. It blocks it. You need inflammation. When it's local and non-systemic, it's a good thing. Mm-hmm. So I don't use the ice bath for injury. I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay. That reminds me of something else that we can touch on with PRP. PRP actually causes inflammation in the joint space, which actually helps the joints to heal better. Mm-hmm. But that's a whole other topic. But we'll get into that. Maybe that could be the next thing we do.
And that's same as prolotherapy. They're injecting sugar in the joint to trigger inflammation. Mm-hmm. Right? And I believe laser works that way as well. But, okay, enough about ice. Well,
not your ice.
My ice. It's your turn.
But my ice.
Cryotherapy?
Yeah.
What?
Should we wait? Will you cut this part out?
Order? Yeah. Pause.
We're just going to take a pause so I can order a drink because I'm thirsty. You like my hair, guys? Elizabeth is trying to take the spotlight right now. Will you grab her book?
What's that?
Her book fell.
Her book is... Oh, sorry.
Betty wanted her own flight. You wanted your own flight. But I'll give her.
Hey.
Okay, good. Oh, man. I was like, what are you grabbing?
Oh. May I get a refill? Thank you. Oh, you're smart. I can always just pour it myself. That way you don't have to worry about me. Me and the baby will be over here. Okay, let's go.
All right, hey, we're back.
We had to take a quick pause because I was thirsty and I need to order something. And Elizabeth was being loud. Like she is now.
Hi, Elizabeth.
All right, guys. So, I feel like now it's monthly BS of Bree. We're talking about cryosculpting. So if you're following us on TikTok or our Instagram, I posted a video where it shows me actually getting a treatment done on my abdomen. I'm trying to lose the baby weight and reduce stretch marks. So with cryosculpting, it's different than pool sculpting. So what this is a cutting edge technology. It actually freezes the fat and it causes your abdominals or whichever body part you're trying to slim down to contract. So it takes the fat and it turns it into brown fat, which is easier to lose than, I think it's yellow fat. And then...
I think it's called white fat, right?
Or white fat.
Yeah. It's confused. It's white, it's yellow, it's beige, it's brown.
There's a lot of different fats. All I know is brown is the best one because you can burn that shit off. That's what you want. So it takes it, turns it into the brown fat. But then as you're having the freezing process go, it also does contraction. So it's like I'm doing an ab exercise while I'm laying there for an hour.
Wait, it makes the muscle contract?
It makes the muscle contract.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So while I'm laying there, and there's different settings, there's 0 and it goes all the way up to 100. I'm about at 70 right now. So you want it to be uncomfortable but not painful. So I'll lay there, and then you'll see, which I should try to do next time, my stomach muscle just go up, down, up, down, up, down, and it's constant. You can change the settings where you can have a longer period of rest. I don't want rest. I want abs, and I want a flat stomach from this baby. This precious little thing messed up my tummy. So that is in the process I'm doing. I'm on week 6. I've lost 2 inches since I've started. And the great thing about it is, even though after the treatment's finished, the ab workout's done, however, the cryo part is still working. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm still burning fat as I work out, walk, and move. So that's the good thing about it. So that's why I like cryosculpt.
So how many appointments a week do you do? Just one?
You do 1 a week and 1 every 2 weeks. 1 every 2 weeks.
Okay. And, I mean, how long does it take in a session?
It is an hour.
Okay. And how much is it? How much does it cost?
So it depends on where you go.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. I don't want to do a set price. I know at Synergy Health, we're going to start doing it in our new department. It's be called Thrive. So we'll have IV bars, we'll have the cool, we have cryotherapy, and we also have the cryosculpt, and then we have the red light laser, which I did on the last segment we had. We'll do all that. Look at her smiling. She's smiling at Monica. She loves Monica. Y'all remember Monica? She was on the podcast a couple of months ago, but she's back again. Say hey, Monica.
Hey.
They probably can't hear because of the mic. Lance is making an appearance too.
Lance is here too. Y'all saw him in the background. Always got to be the center. He dressed up for y'all today.
We can pass the mic over to him if they want to talk.
Y'all don't want the mic past to Lance.
Yeah. This is Andre, and then this is the
Where's
mushroom man, and then Sophie.
Sophie has made many appearances. Now she's getting so big. When we first started, she was so little.
We got a new one here. Okay, so did you name a price or did not name a price?
We're not going to name a price. However, if you would like to inquire about prices, you can always call us at Synergy Health. The telephone number is 239-263-3330. And then ask for Brienne, and we can give you prices on the therapy, how many sessions you need, and then hopefully I can give y'all a discount code soon.
Oh, cool. So you said it's called cryotherapy, which is different from cool sculpting.
There's cryotherapy,
yep.
There is cryosculpt or M-sculpt, and then there is cool sculpting. Cool sculpting, all it does is freezes your fat. I've had that too.
Yeah.
That comes back, and it can damage some body parts. So it depends on how much fat you have. I had enough where it didn't really do any damage to me. But cool sculpting just freezes it, you massage it, and then that's it. There's no ab conduction or anything like that to help you build the base of the abdomen.
I've heard cool sculpting can be painful. Did you have pain with it?
I mean, it's not comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable at all. But I didn't want surgery. I didn't want to go under. I didn't want lipo. Same thing. I don't want to go under the anesthesia to get lipo because I would feel very bad if I died because I tried to have surgery and left my little baby by herself.
All right, very good. So should we pretend like we're about to pop a bottle?
Guys, we did just pop a bottle. We just got to this restaurant. I'm popping some rosé. Chris is popping what?
This is Cabernet Lindemans from Australia. I always, whenever I go and see a menu, I always look at non-American stuff because I do my best to stay away from glyphosate, which is usually on American crops.
That's true.
That's usually my decision-making process.
And I'm drinking...
Was that New Zealand? Matua?
Yeah, Matua from New Zealand. It's the bottomless at Rocco's, which shout out to Rocco's for hosting us today.
Yes, and I know we're not doing the restaurant segment anymore, but we should mention it. There's a couple things I want to mention. This place, pretty cool. Really cool atmosphere if you're watching. And then we went to this place in Bonita Springs on Friday called Chartreuse. That place is pretty cool.
Hey, maybe we'll podcast there next time. It's like Chartreuse is like a dessert bar, kind of craft cocktail kind of bar. It's so cute. So if you want a good cocktail and a good dessert, go there and tell them you know Lance. It may get you in faster.
Lance knows everybody.
Yeah.
So Michael got back today?
Michael got back today. He went to the Masters. It was a gift from his dad. So it was like a last minute kind of trip. He found out on like a Tuesday or Wednesday that he was going on Friday. You don't get that. You don't get tequila. She's upset because she doesn't have her baby drink.
Andre, do me a favor.
She's trying to eat the table, apparently.
Google how much does it cost to go to the Masters.
Do not Google that. Elizabeth. Okay.
Google how much does it cost to go to the Masters golf tournament. So what do you think? Let's make a guess. What do you think a ticket for the final day is?
I think the final day is expensive.
Masters golf tournament. I want to say $800 a ticket. What do you say?
Try 15, if not more. 15 to $2,000 a ticket.
Yeah. All right.
For the last day. And the last day, because it's kind of like the Super Bowl.
I know.
So it's like the big deal.
Yeah. All right. We'll see. Well, especially now Tiger's playing too.
Yeah, Tiger decided last minute.
Yeah. Do you watch golf at all?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
We live in a golf town or a golf city, and I don't watch golf, but I feel like I have to learn a little bit about it because all of my patients watch it. so I'm not
Yeah,
dumb.
I mean, we are in Naples. This is like the golf and tennis and pickleball capital.
Exactly. I'm going to try to learn pickleball, though. That would be fun.
Actually, my brother started playing. We're going to start playing with him soon.
And Michael wants to learn how to play pickleball. I just don't know with my knees.
It's fun. I've done it before. Part of the attraction to it, well, especially for the senior citizens, is like less impactful like tennis. Well, that's the idea. I don't know if that's true or not, because I do treat a ton of pickleball players. It does seem to produce a lot of like calf injuries. That's like the number one, probably calf and shoulder. That's what I see the most of. But I did actually put together a product. It's a pickleball program. It's like exercises to do before and after pickleball, like for recovery.
Oh, that's a good idea. You should let me have them, because all my patients come into the office because of pickleball injuries. I have a couple that's coming for laser for proactive pickleball injury, and then some that are doing PRP because their knees are hurting, and it's helping them play better or helping them stay on the court.
Yeah, it's like 30 videos, 15 things that you can do before and 15 things you can do after to kind of make sure you keep injury at bay. All right, let's see.
We got the master's price. So let's see. Let's see, my baby.
Oh, wow, we're both off.
We lowballed it?
According to Google, buyer be warned, it will be pricey. Masters tickets range from several hundred to several $1,000s in the secondary market, with prices raising as high as $6,000 per ticket. So that's secondary market. That's people reselling. All right, so we're probably in the ballpark.
Yeah.
All right,
and they're hard to get.
Yeah.
They just don't let everybody out there. And they have strict rules, apparently. You can't have your cell phone during the whole tournament, so you have to leave your cell phone at home or wherever. You can't drink. You can drink, but it's like beer. Like, you can't get loud. Like, if you're loud, they'll kick you out and you're not allowed to go the rest of the tournament. Like, they're strict. Obviously it's a concentration-heavy sport. I read that someone asked Tiger, how is it that he's able to like hone his concentration so well? And he said he actually intentionally does this. He'll put on the television at home, turn up loud, and read a book at the same time. Like, that's how he like trains his concentration. I mean, that's a good idea, because a lot of people can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm one of those people, like, literally, if I am watching television and someone tries to talk to me, I can't do both.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to miss something, so I have to pause the television, turn, have a conversation, and then come back to the television. She can do 3 things at one time. She is my sister. She can talk, do everything while we're watching TV. I cannot.
She's younger, right? Yeah. I feel like there's something with age to it, too. I feel like the multitasking part of the brain declines with age. I feel like it. You don't think so?
No. I've always been like this.
Well, there is something I know with elderly have difficulty, what's it called? I think they call it the walkie-talkie test. You heard that one?
No.
Where you take someone, this is a cognitive test, where you take them for a walk and you talk to them at the same time. And if they fail the test, they stop walking when you talk to them.
I can walk and talk.
Yeah, it's the walkie-talkie test, that's what it's called.
Now, if I run out of breath, that's a whole different story.
That's a different story.
This little one. This one is like falling asleep, going back. Damn. Is that milk that good? That milk is, she relaxing. You relaxing, aren't you? What else is going on? We have a lot of stuff coming up, guys. Of course, like Memorial Day weekend's coming up. We're excited for that. We'll be together, hopefully, and we can podcast at the beach. And then we are going to do possibly a segment on autoimmune disease. Dr. Chris has done some research on it. I actually tested positive with my ANA, especially after Elizabeth. So I went to a rheumatologist so I can give y'all more information and details on that.
Yes, let's do that. Let's do a whole podcast. I'll talk about types of autoimmune and some of the things that can cause it, and maybe you can talk about some of the tests that you can do
to see if you have it, and what's just nothing to be concerned about. Like, a lot of people have autoimmune diseases, but they don't know it, and it's not ever a problem or a burden for them. But then in another case, there's some people that it changes their entire life.
Yeah, and just know that most of them, if not all, are reversible.
That I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We'll get on that next time. We'll get on that next time.
Let's say maybe better managed through dietary choices.
There you go.
Dietary and lifestyle choices.
Lifestyle has a lot to do with a lot.
Yes. All right. Well, you want to wrap this one up?
Yeah.
Or you want to
So,
get
any
more?
questions, people? Like, remember, email us. Instagram, TikTok. We are everywhere now. We are out there. Thank you for listening. Sorry we took a little hiatus. Me adjusting to being a new mom is very difficult. As you see, she's very demanding. And she likes to be the center of attention, but we're going to get back on it. Hopefully, if not twice a month, weekly again.
Sounds
we
good.
miss you guys.
All right. Well, that's it. This is DJ Dr. Chris.
And it's your favorite nurse practitioner, Bree.
And this is Poppin' Bottles.
Say bye, Elizabeth. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. She looking around like, where are we going?
We're having a great time here. We're feeling flexible and limber. We're going down.
There we go.
Great dynamic physio. And then we're going to see our great doctor over at Synergy. Yes.
Oh, he doesn't
all
have a
about
mic.
The synergy between Brienne and this lovely Chris Ellis. It's amazing. Look at me. Let me lift this leg up. Look at that. Couldn't do that before. I couldn't do shit. I was inflexible. I looked like a big rock. Couldn't do nothing.
I still have
And you're here doing what?
You heard it here, and now I'm here flexible, doing splits and shit. You know what I mean? Popping bottles, keeping these men on lock. Hi, we're gonna order food.
Oh, we're ready for food. Bye, guys. You want to say bye, Elizabeth? She don't care. Sophie, say bye-bye. Sophie, say bye.
Bye.
Do you have unexplained pain, or do you wonder just how healthy you are? When was the last time you had your blood tested? Blood chemistry analysis is a great way to stay ahead of any health conditions, and now you can have control of your health with Let's Get Checked. Let's Get Checked is an incredible company that sends blood tests to your home. You can choose from over 30 different tests, whether that's liver function, testosterone, micronutrient, cholesterol, or C-reactive protein, which is a marker for inflammation. It's sent to you with free shipping, and you get your results in 2 to 5 days, no physician referral needed. Use the code DPT30 for 30% off. Go to letsgetchecked.com and use the code DPT30.